zone, and he's most definitely going to be looking to utilize that up against Punk.
Oh, I got to admit, I definitely try to disturb his focus. I want to see how committed he is to being a professional athlete. And I'll tell you what, I have failed each and every time, Reg. But we're not going to see that kind of failure between the likes of these two individuals. It's nothing going to be a huge success either way for both the viewers, for us here, because these are the kind of matches we love to see. Down to the wire, explosive action between two high-profile professionals. Wait a minute!
Oh.
Wait a minute, I know that shiny head anywhere. That's got to be Sagat, one of the newest DLC characters released out of his grave back in his reincarnation of Street Fighter V Season 3.
Is this what Punk has in his pocket? A V-Trigger 2 Sagat?
V-Trigger 2 Sagat. Now, one of the things about this character you might not know about because we haven't seen a lot of top-level play from this character is that although he does do a good amount of damage, you know, just poking out and throwing fireballs, he will be able to really do some hurt if he finds the right read. A big jump in could spell half of Akuma's life with the right combo. This is a low damage on the ground, but high damage in the air sort of character. His ability, big jump in, big combo. We'll see how that plays out. But how does Punk's Sagat play? That's going to be the quick question here for me.
I mean, he's got incredible fundamentals, right? He's one of the best in the game at whiff punishing. I'm sure he has a great fireball game. But we're going to see how Samurai approaches this Sagat. He's already starting with fireballs left and right. Highs and lows, and we got a prediction, Tatsu, right out of the gate.
That was an amazing reflex there from Samurai. Half anticipation, half amazing. Either way, oh, and firing right back with reactions of his own. Punk right past the fireball using that uppercut, charging that angry star, but he gets caught by the fireball. A little bit too much recovery on there.
Yeah, one of the things that's actually super unique about this matchup specifically, this is one of the few matchups where Sagat doesn't win the fireball war because of the red fireball having 3 hits with the heavy punch version.
Oh, great DP though as he tries to escape the corner with the Tatsu.
And the charge up, yeah, he can threaten with an early release because if he charges it all the way, he does break the block. He can break the block, go into a good amount of damage and a knockdown, but that's not going to be the case as the V-Trigger 2 is dwindling down. Punk doing a great job of playing keep away, and there's the activation. Punk is forced to back down.
Oh, jump start unblockable.
Back to basics now.
From both sides so far.
Oh, nice anticipation there. The anti-air on point from Samurai. Get off from Punk. Gets the angry scar charge.
Yeah, that DP is going to hurt, right? So if he finds a confirm for it, it might be the end of it. He was looking for it right there. Nice confirm into the fireball on block.
Just about 10 seconds left on the clock. Almost dead even.
Truly a game of inches here when it comes to the health bar. Oh, and he gets the solid hit, converts, and we run it. We run it for our life.
These guys tested each other for 99 seconds. Fireballs back and forth. This is the true test of fundamentals.
Ooh, speaking of, yeah, he's ready in the neutral all the time. He sees the fireball, he lets the medium Tatsu rip because he's going right through that bad boy.
Of course, this is our winner's final, so a friendly reminder, this is 3 out of 5.
See right here, this one's gonna be for the long haul. Oh no, he missed the Kara DP!
Gonna get to extend his range there. Here comes Samurai again with the lockdown activation. A very common route after the fireball. Get off the EX uppercut through the air fireballs.
Samurai still got a couple locked and loaded. Oh! DP as Punk attempts to jump over.
All right, hits him out of the air though. He's gonna confirm safely into V-Trigger 2.
Yeah, trying to catch Samurai jumping right there. He thought he would charge it up all the way.
Oh, not gonna be enough. He caught him with a low board on wake up. Caught Punk walking back.
Oh, very nice crouch jab on the way down. Samurai,
Final round.
unfortunately, wasn't able to get the plus frames in that situation. Punk's able to tie it up.
Right back to the neutral game. Wow, he actually wasn't close enough for the Tatsu to connect after crouch medium kick.
Yeah, a little bit too far to get. Oh, he tried to get out of that mix-up, but either way, he's a ton of damage on the way down. And again, another uppercut gets destroyed.
Yeah, using
exactly.
the skill.
Samurai has a V-Trigger already with barely any life loss. 3-bar V-Trigger just built up because of the crush counters.
That is crazy. This character might actually get 2 V-trigger, 3-bar V-triggers. Oh, there we go. That's the
damage that was off an anti-air.
Trying to jab the fireball. That's not how it works in this game. I'll tell you what, though, this activation could spell trouble for Punk. He's going to back down just a little bit with his V-trigger winding down. Samurai looking in great shape. One more hit can do it for him to get him the first game.
V-trigger 1 already spent for Akuma here. Punk's got a little bit more. Nope, that's it. And it's going to be all regular fireballs for the rest of it in the trade. Not in the favor of Punk. Unfortunately, loses the fireball once again. And that is really a big part of this matchup, right? The fireball war normally won by Sagat, not in the case of this matchup.
And Samurai passes the first test. Of course, again, this is 3 out of 5, so I imagine that's why Punk is experimenting with the Sagat here in game 1.
You know, my favorite part is about watching these two individuals play. It's a whole big difference. You see calm and cool from XSK Samurai and a kind of smirk from Punk. You know he's having a great time. But on the other hand, it's all serious business for Samurai.
Yeah, absolutely right. Opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to facial expressions. Punk always laughing, having a good time. Samurai, focused like his namesake.
And again, the fireball war being changed up by Punk. He changed the strategy, but Samurai added a new weapon to his arsenal. It's the jump.
Great timing on it, able to stuff the fireball and get a big punish carry. Sagat to the corner as well.
Yeah, and that's largely why I considered Sagat like as an expert character, right? It is a risk almost every time you toss a fireball. You have to find the right moments to do it. Samurai finds the punish here. He's also got the V-trigger 1 in a couple bars in order to help him close out this round.
And look at this, it's almost down to the wire again. Plenty of time left on the clock for both of these guys to make the adjustments. Yes, sir. Incoming, tons of damage. Not quite yet, though. The patience.
So beautiful from Samurai. Incredible calculations right there because he did not start that combo, or that block string, I should say, with 3 bars, right? He built it via the crouch medium king into fireball, had the super at the end, perfect chip out.
Yeah, he had the plan already set up right before he went for that block string. You know Samurai, he knows what he needs to do, especially if you're going to get the first round. Spending that CA on block was definitely worth it.
Oh. Another crush counter here. Also absorbed the fireball with a V-skill, so he already has 1 bar of V-trigger.
Oh my
God.
God.
Dashed right in front of him. He was expecting something else, but either way, he gets thrown for his troubles.
Oh!
He just wants a hug.
You're gonna foul out reaching like that, big dog.
That's a holding charge if I ever seen it. It's about 3 whiff throws. He's not afraid anyway. He's gonna keep doing it.
Man, Sagat is so big. He's just getting clipped by the EX flip on the way in.
There's that activation. He's gonna try to find a way out this corner. No conversion off the knee, but does get. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Nice and easy.
That was a good read from Samurai right there. You know Punk wanted to pump that EXDP when he saw the air fireball. He did it before. Mistakenly used the input wrong and then tried it again afterwards. Just you can smell the desperation out of Punk, right? Often in fighting games, when you miss an input on something, you always want to try it again. It's just it's just the habit that players have.
It's such a terrible habit too, and everybody has it because it's like you almost have to prove it to yourself that you can still do it. But in that situation, it's actually really hard to recognize that as an opponent, he wants to do it again, right? So that's just a great read from Samurai. He goes for it. He's going to go up 2-0. And he's probably, it looks like he is thinking about switching characters here. And I don't blame him.
He has to.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is his last stretch here. He's only got 1 loss left on his side. Again, this is a 3 out of 5. Samurai is up 2 whole games. And this is Punk's tried and true, the Karin pick, right? I like this matchup significantly more than Sagat matchup. It hasn't been fully developed. Again, as Sagat was newly released this year, towards the later half of the season, but this Karin pick can really do damage against Akuma. Not only is her ground game phenomenal, but the ways of approach a lockdown from Samurai with the EX fireballs or the air fireballs in V-trigger can get nullified by the likes of Karin.
Yeah, and on top of which, we're to talk about the damage that Sagat has to output. Karin has a lot more avenues for that big damage as well, so a low health character like Akuma can definitely feel the hurt a little bit more often.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Stand strong, but you get the buffer into the Tenko, and here comes Samurai trying to find his momentum back against the neutral fiend that is Karin.
Nice stuff right there. Stand jab right into the EX fireball. And Samurai got to be confident, right? 2-game lead over Punk Sagat. He has to switch to Karin. V-Trigger is active here. Messes it up. Rare drop from Punk.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often. Samurai ready and prepared to get the punish, gets the throw, to response with the low forward.
Oh, that actually could be it. Yes, sir, it is. And the smart choice to spend EX Tenko into EX Orochi instead of spending the critical.
And that's one of those things where Samurai tried to send a message, right? He did double dash in his face, thinking that Punk was just too timid. Thought he conditioned him to block there, but nah, Punk is one of the best in the game, and you can't condition him that easily.
By the way, that double EX combo is super difficult, right? I'm surprised he didn't go for the CA because it would have been easier, but he's saving that bar. It might prove to be really important in this round.
Samurai was in such control last time, and Punk bring it back, and now this time riding that momentum, catches him with a counter hit, and that's going to be 1 game quickly for Punk.
Ooh, nice and easy. EX Mujin Kaku getting himself on the board, and there's that smile again. Classic Punk playing the villain role once again.
Different player on the Karin, man. I mean, he's gone through a few characters. He plays the Chun quite a bit in some matchups as well. He played the Cammy a lot through this CPT year, right? But when he plays on Karin, it's a comfort pick unlike any other. And a lot of the times, a lot of people said this year, right? Why not pick Cammy? They do a lot of the same things. It doesn't matter. This guy is a Karin main.
It's not the same, man. You play where your heart is. You play where your heart lies. His heart is with Karin, without a doubt. And you see it right here, the flowetry in motion.
Within the crush counter, gets the back throw, put him towards the corner again.
Man, he's got him cornered in here. He's really trying to find the way out, but he doesn't without taking some damage.
Oh my gosh, he's just so reluctant to press buttons because of how daunting these normals can be from Karin. Any solid hit could land him a conversion for a lot of damage, good amount of carry. And now Samurai trying to make it work. That's exactly what I mentioned prior to the game starting. She can nullify those air fireballs using the EX command dash, going right around the threat, eliminating that chance of survival.
And you know Punk got the reactions for it all day. Going into the EX Demon Flip, we have him in the corner now. Samurai with the momentum.
That good damage is also building some of that V-trigger. The crouch fierces have been so strong for him.
And brings to deal with the Demon Flip. V-reversal after the -2 forward fierce. He didn't want to deal with the guessing game with the EXDP.
Oh, you don't want to throw those out there again. Projectile invulnerable on the way through. Punk looking to take game 2. It's looking really close, but Samurai has to pop that V-trigger and the air uppercut, sit him down.
Oh, nice throw on the V-reversal. You're not going to get out of this that easy.
Cross cut, dragon punch, a good amount of damage. Samurai can make this work out. Try to snipe out the dash. Can it happen? Here comes the V-trigger, and the mistake from Samurai. Punk sniffed out the desperation, got the block. Oh my gosh.
I want to say how smart that was, though. In the middle of that jump, goes for the EX Zanku because he wants to stop himself for the anti-air. That was extremely smart. And then still, Punk had the resolve to clean that up at the last second. That's like, rarely do I find both players have fantastic reads at the same exact moment.
Yeah, I was going to say, incredible decision-making in that round, right? That stop with the EX Fireball in the air to prevent him getting crouch fierce. So smart because Punk has been working that time and time again. Man, afterwards, you can see Punk scratching his head a little bit. He was like, what was that DP about? A lot of things that Samurai does definitely makes the opponent do that. So we're going to see how that affects Punk here in game 3, or game 5, excuse me, despite having won the last 2.
And look, the story really tells itself, right? Punk has had years of experience against one of the best Tokido players in the world. Now, we dubbed Samurai as Tokido Jr., but Punk has had fights against the real thing. Oh, yeah. The heavy hitter himself, Tokido. He's had plenty of experience in this matchup, and against Samurai has some really big shoes to fill here in the final match.
Honestly, for me, the walk speed of Karin really helps him out in this matchup. It gives him the ability to play the footsie game a lot better in this matchup and really gets to match Akuma. We talked about it earlier in the top 8. The walk speed is so important. You combine the neutral that way.
Yeah, you can see a lot of what Samurai did to open this round was trying to prevent Punk from making his way in. Didn't quite be so successful out of it, but the stand jab into the Tatsu will get him out of the corner.
Almost had to punish there with the flip, but didn't come down in time. Punk in control once again, got the throw in the corner. He's gonna stuff him out of that jump one more time.
And you know Punk has Samurai a little shook, but here comes the V-trigger activation, jumping back to avoid all the risk against Samurai. Punk is gonna be hanging out on the furthest end of this stage. He doesn't want to take any damage. But how long? How long can you play defense against the demon? Oh, that was he wasn't falling for it. He jumps out to safety, putting himself at match point. That was a ridiculous call from Punk.
And you lose all that meter for this final round. Samurai bet it all right there. Punk with the awareness. He sees that full stick of butter down there. He's gonna jump back.
And now he's got full critical art here when he's on set point. Gets the crush counter, uses 2 bars now to inflict heavy damage.
Dude, the confidence with this guy, it's on another level. When he's feeling it like this, he's the best player in the world.
It's a very tough scenario for Samurai. Tournament life is, oh no, I lied. This is still the winners finals only. It's still getting more and more exciting. And Punk, he sends Samurai to losers. I swear, man, I feel like this was the fight of their lives. But it was only winners finals, Ringe.
Oh yeah, we still got things to decide. We still got matches to go. Man, what a consummate professional, though. My man disconnected his controller as the animation hit.
That's a true pro. He's done this before. This isn't his first rodeo.
That was quick reaction.
A ridiculous play from the New York representative himself, Punk. Well done.